What's going on, everyone? Welcome on back. It is Thursday, June 5th. We have a 13-game Major League Baseball schedule on tap for today. Real quick, a recap of yesterday. And there is nothing to recap. Had a terrible day, a day of what could go wrong, did go wrong. The Yankees not scoring any runs. The Phillies allowing the Blue Jays to win in the bottom of the ninth. The Padres allowing San Fran to come back. It was just a terrible night on my part. But you guys already know the rules. We take the good with the bad. On to the next one. Stayed up all night researching for today. Tons of money to be made. Guys, do not forget. Look for our play of the day. Today we have 2. Also, at the end of the video, our 4 parlay plays of the day. We're not wasting no time today. Let's jump into it. Alright, first game up. 12 o'clock start. The Arizona Diamondbacks in Atlanta looking for the sweep here today. Atlanta is the betting odds favorite in this matchup. We have Holmes on the mount for the Braves, Padres on the mount for the Diamondbacks. Padres has been struggling his last 2 starts. Probably the reason why the betting odds is so favoring the Braves in this matchup, seeing especially the Braves really hasn't scored in this series at all. With all of that being said, in this one today, give me the Road Dogs. Give me the Arizona Diamondbacks on the money line. The game total is 9, and we like the under. We like the under in this early start game. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. Give me Marte as well as Suarez, both of the Diamondbacks, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. And I am playing Padres to go over his line of 4.5 strikeouts. Holmes, we're taking his under in this one. Under 5.5 Ks today. Alright, so the Kansas City Royals St. Louis Cardinals game got rained out yesterday, so they have a doubleheader on tap for today. This will be the first game, the 1:45 game. Cameron on the mount for the Royals, Mikolas on the mount for the Cardinals, and in this one, we do like St. Louis on the money line. The game total is 8.5, and I'm taking the under in this one. Under 8.5 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're taking 1 Royal, 1 Cardinal. Give me Garcia of the Royals, as well as Herrera of the Cardinals, both to have 2 total today. On to the pitching props now, and we're taking Cameron of the Royals to go under his line of 3.5 strikeouts. Mikolas over 3.5 Ks today. Ready on after that, the Detroit Tigers in Chicago taking on the White Sox. This will be the 4th game in this series. So far, Detroit has already won 2 games. They won yesterday's game, a score of 5-4. In this one today, we're playing Detroit on the run line. Mize on the mount for Detroit and Burke on the mount for Chicago. A great pitching advantage for the Tigers in this one. So give me Detroit on the run line. The game total is 8.5, and I am taking the over. I can see this Tigers lineup getting to Burke. So give me the over in this game. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, we're taking 2 Tigers. Give me Tolkerson as well as Colt Keith, both to have 2 total bases. On to the pitching props now. I'm taking both starting pitchers to go over their lines. Both of the lines are set at 4.5 strikeouts. And we're taking the overs for Mize of the Detroit Tigers, as well as the over for Burke of the White Sox. Alrighty, moving along. We got the Philadelphia Phillies in Toronto taking on the Jays. Toronto won this one yesterday in the bottom of the ninth, winning the game a score of 2-1. In this matchup today, Luzardo on the mount for the Phillies, Bassett on the mount for the Jays. Both have been doing decent their last 2 starts. Both have gotten roughed up also. With all of that being said, we're playing Philadelphia on the money line. The game total, 8.5, and we're playing the over in this one. Over 8.5 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, I'm taking 2 Phillies in this one. Give me Kyle Schwarber as well as Trey Turner, both to have 2 total. On to the pitching props now. I am playing Luzardo to go over his line of 5.5 strikeouts. Bassett, we're actually taking his under today. Under 5.5 K. Alrighty, on after that, the Minnesota Twins in Sacramento taking on the Athletics, looking for the sweep here today. In this matchup, we've been waiting on the pitchers to be listed. We got Festa on the mount for the Minnesota Twins. Spence on the mount for the Athletics. The run line today is set at 10.5, and there's a reason for that. Excellent weather. 2 pitchers that could give up runs. With all of that being said, give me Minnesota on the money line. The game total is 10.5, and we're taking the over in this one. Over 10.5 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. Give me 1 Twin, 1 Athletic. Give me Byron Buxton of the Minnesota Twins, and Soderstrom of the Athletics, both to have 2 total bases. No pitcher has a line out, so that will be the play for this game. Already on after that, we got the Baltimore Orioles in Seattle taking on the Mariners. Baltimore looking for the sweep here today with Elfin on the mount for the O's, Wu on the mount for the Seattle Mariners. I got them avoiding the sweep. Give me Seattle on the money line in this game. The game total is 7.5, and we are playing the over 7.5 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're taking 2 Mariners. Give me Polanco as well as Cal Raleigh, both to have 2 total. On to the pitching props now, and I'm playing both starting pitchers to go over their line. Elfin of the O's, line is at 4.5 Ks, and we're taking his over. Wu, 5.5, and we're playing his over as well. Alrighty, this game killed me yesterday. The San Diego Padres in San Francisco taking on the Giants. San Diego had the game, had the lead most of it, gave it up late. The bullpen has looked kind of shaky this series. With all of that being said, Cease on the mount for the Padres today. Robbie Ray on the mount for the Giants. Give me the Giants, who are the home dogs in this matchup, on the money line. The game total, 7, and I'm taking the over on this one. Over 7 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases, 1 Padre, 1 Giant. Give me Manny Machado as well as Chapman, both that have 2 total in this one. On to the pitching props now, and I am playing Cease of the Padres to go under his line of 6.5 strikeouts. Robbie Ray of the Giants, over 5.5 Ks today. Alrighty guys, this will be our first game of the day. The New York Mets in Los Angeles taking on the Dodgers. The Dodgers trying to avoid losing this series here today. In this matchup, we're playing the Dodgers on the money line. The game total, 9.5, and we're taking the under in this one. Under 9.5 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're going 3 Dodgers in this one. Give me Teoscar Hernandez, Mookie Betts, and Shohei Ohtani, all to have 2 total in this one. On to the pitching props now. And I'm playing both starting pitchers to go over their lines. Both of their lines are set at 4.5. So give me Peterson to go over 4.5 Ks. Knack to go over 4.5 strikeouts as well. Moving along, this series has killed me this last few days. The Houston Astros in Pittsburgh taking on the Pirates. In this one today, Valdez on the mount for Houston. Pittsburgh does have Keller, who has been good despite his record looking so ugly. With all of that being said, in this one today, we're playing Houston on the money line. Game total, 8, and we're taking the under in this one. Under 8 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm going 1 Astro, 1 Pirate today. Give me Brian Reynolds as well as Altuve, both to have 2 total. On to the pitching props now, and I'm taking Valdez of the Astros to go over his line of 5.5 Ks. Keller of the Pittsburgh Pirates under today, under 4.5 strikeouts. All right, moving along. The Chicago Cubs in D.C. taking on the Nats. The Nationals won this game yesterday with Mackenzie Gore on the mount, dominated the Cubs. With all of that being said, in this matchup today, we're playing the Cubs on the money line. The game total is 9.5, and I'm taking the over 9.5 total runs. On to the hitting props now. We're taking 3 Cubbies here. Give me Armstrong, Crow Armstrong, Tucker, as well as Bush, all 3 Cubbies to have 2 total bases. We only have 1 starting pitcher's line out, that being Irvin of the Nationals, and we're taking him to go over 3.5 Ks today. Already on after that, a series that split coming into today. The Cleveland Guardians in New York taking on the Yankees. Cleveland won yesterday's game and scored 4-0. In this match today, with Sassoni on the mount for the Guardians, Max Fried, who's been dominant on the mount for the Yankees. Perfect weather at Yankee Stadium today. Wind blowing out for right-handed batters. Give me the New York Yankees on the run line. The game total, 8.5. We're taking the over in this one. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. We're playing 3 batsmen in this game. We're taking Ramirez of the Guardians, as well as Judge and Ben Rice of the Yankees, all to have 2 total. The only pitcher's lineout we have right now is Max Fried, and we're playing his over 5.5 Ks today. Alrighty, on after that. Like I said, yesterday was a day of what could go wrong, did go wrong. We had Tampa Bay on the run line. They gave up that one stupid run late, shot us in the foot. With all of that being said, always, on to the next one because we're playing Tampa Bay again on the run line. The game total 9, and we're playing the under in this one, under 9 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm going 1 Ranger, 1 Ray. Give me Burger of the Rangers as well as Low of the Rays, both to have 2 total bases in this game. Onto the pitching props now, and I am taking Leiter to go over his line of 4.5 Ks. Pepio, I'm playing his under 5.5 strikeouts today. Alrighty guys, on after that, this will be the final game of the day, the second of the double headers, the 7:40 start, the Kansas City Royals in St. Louis taking on the Cardinals. Reagan's, Kansas City's ace, is on the mount today. They are the betting odds favorite in this matchup, and we're playing the home dogs. Give me St. Louis on the money line. The game total 7.5, and we're playing the over in this one, over 7.5 total runs. For the hitting props, 2 total bases. I'm taking 3 batsmen in this game. Give me Bobby Witt Jr. of the Royals, as well as Wynn and Arenado of the Cardinals, all to have 2 total today. On to the pitching props now, and we are playing Reagan's of the Royals to go under his line of 5.5 strikeouts. Liberatore, over 4.5 Ks today. Alrighty guys, before we get up out of here, we have 5 home run parlays today. Let's jump into it. This will be the first game parlay. The earlier games in the day, we start off with the Arizona Diamondbacks on the money line, the Detroit Tigers on the run line, the Philadelphia Phillies, Toronto Blue Jays game total to go over 8, the Minnesota Twins Athletics game total to go over 10.5, and finally, the Seattle Mariners on the money line, as well as the 1:30 Cardinals game, where we're taking the Cardinals on the money line. All 6 of those legs, $5 parlay pays $210. On after that, we have a 5-leg parlay here. This will be the later games in the day where we're playing the Cubs. The Cubs Nationals game to go over 9.5 total runs. The Houston Astros on the money line. The Dodgers on the money line, as well as the Giants on the money line, followed by the Yankees on the run line, and the game total to go over 8.5. All 6 of those legs, $5 parlay pays $144. Then we jump into our home run parlays, and we're going to Suarez. This will be the first one. It's a 3-leg where we're taking Suarez of the Diamondbacks, Torkelson of the Tigers, and Schwarber of the Phillies, as well as Soderstrom of the Athletics. All 4 gentlemen, dollar parlay pays $449. It's a 4-legger. Then we move on to our 3-leg parlays here. We're starting off with Manny Machado of the Padres, Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners, and Juan Soto of the Mets. All 3 gentlemen, dollar parlay pays $69. And this will be our other 3-leg home run parlay. Both of these last 2 are very good odds plays. We're starting off with Aaron Judge of the Yankees, Crow Armstrong of the Cubs, and finally Bobby Witt Jr. of the Royals. All 3 of those gentlemen, dollar parlay pays $75. Once again, guys, I want to say thank you to everyone. I appreciate you all. I hope we all can make some money today, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.